Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, hump day. And of course, yo felons make America great again. It is a direct insult for the Secret Service to tell President Trump, don't have your rallies outside because we're too incompetent to protect you. This is the results of DEI. This is the results of DEI because you have incompetent, inadequate, unqualified people doing jobs because you want to fill a quota. If you look when President Trump was shot, because he was shot, a graze is being shot. You want to find out what a graze is? Go shoot somebody and see what you be charged with. There ain't no you graze somebody charge. You getting charged with shooting them. So, get back to my point. Those women who was guarding President Trump look like the type of women who tell you about body positivity. Oh, we body positivity. My weight, I'm still beautiful. Those the type of women that was guarding President Trump. Take a look. You see that? You see how big they were? Number two, how about we go back to tall, slim men? How about we start making physical fitness great again in America? And yes, I'm saying that. Well, how you say that? Because you know why? Because my job isn't guarding the president. And with my size, I used to be a bouncer at a club. Trust me. Big niggas is good for something, and we're good for usually in the club, bouncing people out the club. Why? Because a big nigga throw you out. Now, let me get my conservative voice. Can say something like that. Can say something like that. This DEI stuff is deadly. The president almost got killed on a DEI hire because the people who was guarding him was DEI folk. Those women had no business guarding him whatsoever. They was not in the physical shape condition. Now, if they were 6 foot or 5'11", 140, 130 pounds, and you can see it's cause of the bulletproof vest, yeah. Yes. They should be looking like almost like supermodels because they're fit. But what do we have? Lizzo listeners or Lizzo lookalikes guarding the president. And then to say he needs to don't do his rally outside. Here is DEI like Kamala Harris, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Ronald Reagan, Barack Obama, President Trump. All of them made sure that when the opponent had a rally, and if they was outside, no problems, no shootings. But Joe Biden and his DEI make it look more like America. You get a president shot. And oh yeah, let me say this real quick. If you truly had your cabinet looking like America, you will only have 13% black. How do you get 13% of the population, but they're 40 to 50% of the workforce in that area? Black folk is only 13% of the population. So shouldn't your workforce be 13%? I'm just saying. Shouldn't it be more Hispanics? I'm just saying. What Joy Reid said was downright racist. There's just no other way to put it. And I'm going to say this right now. Yes, white folk, you got to start speaking up and speaking out. And I would love to hear someone say, as a white man, I'm going to vote for the white boy. If Joy Reid can keep her job on MSNBC and blatantly say she's only voting for Kamala Harris because she's black, and all black people who don't vote for her is acting weird. They're shutting the door behind you. You're no longer black. If you don't vote for Kamala Harris, you no longer black. Then what's the difference? The difference in white people, the racist ones, telling the whites who helped blacks during the civil rights, help black with voting rights, calling them nigger lovers. What's the difference? Oh, because a black woman saying it makes it okay? I'm going to tell you something. Either you want racism or you don't. Either you wanted to get rid of racism or you just wanted your turn to be racist. Whichever way, white folk, you need to start saving your own families and your own children. How come in order for white kids to feel special and being able to say they're proud of who they are, they have to be trans? Don't you notice a high number of trans are white? Why is that? Why? Is it because if you say black and proud, you're cheered? If you say Asian and proud, you're cheered? If you say Latino and proud, you're cheered? But if you say white and proud, what are you proud of? Do you know what white people have done? Why is that? Why can you say Native American proud, but you can't say white and proud? White America, is this what you wanted for your children and grandchildren? I'm willing to bet you right now, if you go back 40 years ago, the 1980s, and you told white folk this is what you trying to make America to be, they would have stopped it. But now, look at white kids. Little girls, instead of saying, I'm proud to be white, I love my culture, they got zipper tits. Young boys looking like girls and cutting their penises off because they can't be accepted for who they are, young white men or young white girls. And let me say this too. Joy Reid talking about the culture.
You're going to look real crazy being on the other side of that line, particularly as a person of color, but really as anyone who claims to have any connection to the culture. You're going to look real weird and real lonely on that side. The door needs to close behind Amber. And she looked crazy over there. But shut the door behind her. You really are going to look crazy being on that side, given the cultural phenomenon.
Hey, Joy, the culture is the black community, 13% of the population, but 63% of the murders in America. 13% of the population is responsible for 63% of the murder. Is that the culture? The black community, 74% born out of wedlock, 76 to 77% single parent homes. Is that the culture? Is that the culture? If that's the culture, we got to change it. Also, Benjamin Netanyahu coming to America, and the so-called presidential nominee won't be there to see him speak, won't be there to greet him. Hey, Israel, you getting the picture now? Make America great again. Is there a Make America Great Again in Hebrew? I would like to get that. I would like to get a Make America Great Again in Hebrew. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to get that. But Benjamin Netanyahu, welcome to America. I hope he gives a fiery speech, and I hope he come after those members of Congress who are, quote unquote, anti-Israel, the same way that thug Zelensky went after Republicans who didn't want to give him money, who believes blow Gaza off the map, blow them up.